शाहीन शाह पहले ओवर के अंदर या दूसरे ओवर के अंदर विकेट ले लेते हैं ना भाई साहब, तो फिर इनको रोकना ऑस्ट्रेलिया के क्या दुनिया के किसी भी बल्लेबाज की लाइनअप के लिए मिशन इम्पॉसिबल बन जाता है। तो पिच के आप देख सकते हैं हल्की फुल्की सी सेंटर के अंदर ग्रास नजर आ रही है, जहां पर पिच गेंद लगने के बाद एक्स्ट्रा बाउंस और थोड़ी सी मूवमेंट भी ले सकती है। लेकिन एक चीज आपको बता रहा चलूं, अगर शुरुआत के ओवर्स में सीम मूवमेंट नहीं मिली, मतलब कि पिच ने गेंदबाजों को फेवर नहीं दी, तो भाई साहब फिर यहां पर ऑस्ट्रेलियावी बल्लेबाज हमें गर्दा उड़ाते हुए नजर आएंगे। क्योंकि जिस प्रकार पाकिस्तान ने आखिरी मैच के अंदर बल्लेबाजी करते हुए 345 रन बनाए थे और इसी पिच के ऊपर फिर न्यूजीलैंड ने 40 ओवर के अंदर ही वो 345 रन का टारगेट डिफेंड कर दिया था, तो आज फिर ऐसा ही कुछ हो सकता है। 50 ओवर्स के अंदर ऑस्ट्रेलियावी टीम, मेरे ख्याल में अगर टॉस जीता ऑस्ट्रेलियावी टीम ने पहले बल्लेबाजी करने का फैसला है, तो मेरे ख्याल में जो मेरा प्रेडिक्शन स्कोर लगता है, मुझे वो लगता है कि ऑस्ट्रेलियावी टीम आज 350 रन तक बना सकती है। लेकिन अगर पाकिस्तान के गेंदबाजों ने कोई एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी गेंदबाजी कर दी तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया को 300 से नीचे भी रोक सकते हैं। लेकिन एक बिग न्यूज दोस्तों ये भी है कि आज का दिन वार्म अप मैचेस का आखिरी दिन रहने वाला है और इसके बाद कल के दिन कोई मैच नहीं होगा और परसों से शुरुआत होने वाली है बिग इवेंट वर्ल्ड कप की। और वर्ल्ड कप के बाद भाई साहब वर्ल्ड कप में सबसे पहला मैच इंग्लैंड और न्यूजीलैंड का होने वाला है। और अगर आप सारे मैचेस हमारे से जुड़कर देखना चाहते हो तो थोड़ा प्यार वाला लाइक वाला बटन दबाना, जी हाँ थोड़ा सा लाइक वाला बटन जरूर दबाना दोस्तों, वीडियो को लाइक करते जाना ताकि और दोस्त भी हमारे से जुड़ पाए। अगर आपको हमारी कमेंट्री पसंद आ रही है तो प्लीज वीडियो को लाइक करते जाना। चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं और जो दोस्त टॉस के बारे में पूछ रहे हैं उनको बताना चाहता हूं कि टॉस जीता है ऑस्ट्रेलिया के कप्तान ने पैट कमिंस ने, और पैट कमिंस ने टॉस जीतकर पहले किया है बल्लेबाजी करने का फैसला। और भारत की है ऑस्ट्रेलिया की है पहले आज बल्लेबाजी, पाकिस्तान की है गेंदबाजी। और पाकिस्तान की तरफ से आज टॉस करने के लिए शादाब खान आए थे, बाबर आजम टॉस करने के लिए नहीं आए थे। ये दोस्त ये बात मैं आपके साथ शेयर करता चलता हूं। लेकिन जो दोस्त अभी जुड़े हैं उनको बताना चाहता हूं कि आज का मैच पाकिस्तान बनाम ऑस्ट्रेलिया के बीच में आखिरी वार्म अप मैच होने वाला है। दूसरी तरफ एक वार्म अप मैच भारत और नेदरलैंड के बीच में भी होने वाला था, लेकिन बारिश के कारण अभी तक उस मैच का टॉस भी नहीं हो पाया और वो मैच शुरू नहीं हो पाया। लेकिन देखना होगा क्या वो मैच हो पाता है या नहीं हो पाता। लेकिन जो दोस्त अभी जुड़े हैं उनको बताना चाहता हूं आज के टॉस के बारे में। अभी जो दोस्त जुड़े हैं उनको बताना चाहता हूं कि टॉस गिरा आज ऑस्ट्रेलिया के पक्ष में और ऑस्ट्रेलिया के कप्तान ने टॉस जीता है, पहले किया है बल्लेबाजी करने का फैसला। मतलब कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया की तरफ से आज हमें ओपनिंग जोड़ी डेविड वार्नर और मिचेल मार्श की जोड़ी मैदान में उतरते हुए नजर आएगी। लेकिन यहां पर एक और बिग न्यूज दोस्तों आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहता हूं कि आज के मैच के अंदर पाकिस्तान के कप्तान बाबर आजम नहीं खेलते हुए नजर आएंगे। बाबर आजम को आज रस दिया गया है। सकते हैं। लेकिन एक बिग न्यूज ये है कि आज के मैच में पाकिस्तान के कप्तान जो है वो दोस्तों शादाब खान है। टॉस जीता है ऑस्ट्रेलिया के कप्तान पैट कमिंस ने और टॉस जीतकर पहले किया है बल्लेबाजी करने का फैसला। मतलब पाकिस्तान की पहले गेंदबाजी है इस राजीव गांधी क्रिकेट स्टेडियम हैदराबाद के अंदर। वेलकम करते हैं सभी को। यहाँ पर शुरुआत होती हुई दोस्तों पाकिस्तान और ऑस्ट्रेलिया के बीच में इस मैच की। लेकिन यहाँ पर एक और न्यूज आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि भारत और नेदरलैंड के बीच में मैच होना था दोस्तों, वो बारिश के कारण अभी तक नहीं हो पाया और ना ही हो पाएगा। लेकिन यहाँ पर दोनों टीम्स पाकिस्तान और ऑस्ट्रेलिया की टीम मैदान में उतरती हुई और ऑस्ट्रेलिया के दोनों ओपनर बल्लेबाज यहाँ पर दोस्तों हमें मैदान में उतरते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं। और यहाँ पर शुरुआत होती हुई दोस्तों पाकिस्तान और ऑस्ट्रेलिया के बीच में इस वार्म अप मैच की। और ये बात आपको बता रहा चलूं कि आखिरी वार्म अप मैच होने वाला है। इसके बाद भाई साहब हमें वर्ल्ड कप देखने को मिलने वाला है। जस्ट 2 दिन के बाद वर्ल्ड कप की शुरुआत हो जाएगी और आखिरी वार्म अप मैच यानी वर्ल्ड कप से पहले ये वर्ल्ड कप की आखिरी तैयारी है। और इस समय दोनों ओपनर बल्लेबाज ऑस्ट्रेलिया के मैदान की तरफ उतरते हुए, ऑस्ट्रेलिया की पहले बल्लेबाजी, पाकिस्तान की पहले गेंदबाजी। और टॉस जीता है ऑस्ट्रेलिया के कप्तान पैट कमिंस ने। पाकिस्तान की तरफ से आज टॉस करने के लिए आए थे शादाब खान और बाबर आजम टॉस करने के लिए नहीं आए थे। लेकिन देखना होगा क्या बाबर आजम आज खेलते भी हैं या नहीं खेलते, ये सिचुएशन अभी तक कंफर्म नहीं हुई है। लेकिन अभी तक मैदान में भी बाबर आजम हमें उतरते हुए नजर नहीं आ रहे दोस्तों, शादाब खान ही मैदान में उतरते हुए नजर आए हैं। और दूसरे एंड पर जो ऑस्ट्रेलिया के दोनों बल्लेबाज हैं दोस्तों, डेविड वार्नर है एक साइड के ऊपर और दूसरी साइड के ऊपर आई थिंक मिचेल मार्श ही रहने वाले हैं। और गेंदबाजी में आज हमें शाहीन शाह अफरीदी भी खेलते हुए नजर आने वाले हैं दोस्तों। तो इस बड़े मैच की शुरुआत होती हुई भारत बनाम माफ कीजिएगा पाकिस्तान बनाम ऑस्ट्रेलिया के बीच में भारत का मुकाबला आज बारिश के कारण दोस्तों कैंसिल हो जाएगा, क्योंकि बारिश के बहुत ज़्यादा चांसेस हैं ग्रीनफील्ड क्रिकेट स्टेडियम कैलरा के अंदर, जिसके चलते भारत का मैच नहीं हो पाएगा। लेकिन पाकिस्तान का मैच जो कि आज होने वाला है इस राजीव गांधी क्रिकेट स्टेडियम के अंदर, इसकी शुरुआत हो चुकी है और सामना करने के लिए इस समय के ऊपर मिचेल मार्श नहीं, शायद डेविड वार्नर ऑन ये देखना होगा। गेंदबाजी करने के लिए शाहीन शाह अफरीदी के हाथ में गेंद थमाई गई है दोस्तों पहली गेंद डालने के लिए। दो दोस्त भी हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, थोड़ा सा प्यार वीडियो को लाइक वाले बटन पर दबाइएगा और वीडियो को लाइक करते जाइएगा ताकि और दोस्त भी हमारे साथ जुड़ पाए। तो इस समय डेविड वार्नर ऑन स्ट्राइक हैं दोस्तों और इस बड़े मुकाबले की शुरुआत होती हुई जुड़े रहिएगा हमारे साथ, कहीं मत जाइएगा। और यहां पर आपको बताना चलूं कि जी हां शाहीन शाह अफरीदी हैं दोस्तों पहली गेंद लेकर दौड़ते हुए। डेविड वार्नर ऑन स्ट्राइक हैं। आज मिचेल मार्श सामना नहीं कर रहे, बल्कि आज सामना करने के लिए डेविड वार्नर जो है वो सामने स्ट्राइक पर मौजूद हैं, जबकि दूसरे एंड के ऊपर हैं दोस्तों मिचेल मार्श। दोनों ही बहुत ताबड़तोड़ अंदाज के बल्लेबाज हैं। मिचेल मार्श और डेविड वार्नर की जोड़ी इस समय क्रीज के ऊपर मौजूद और आखिरी मैच दोस्तों, इसके बाद वर्ल्ड कप की शुरुआत होने वाली है। ये पाकिस्तान का एक और इम्तिहान हो सकता है, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान की टीम कुछ समय से काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं कर पा रही है। लेकिन आज के मैच में देखते हैं पाकिस्तान के जो गेंदबाज हैं इस समय किस प्रकार परफॉर्म करते हैं, क्योंकि पिछले मैच के अंदर शाहीन शाह अफरीदी नहीं थे, मगर आज शाहीन शाह अफरीदी भी दोस्तों हमें मैदान में उतरते हुए नजर आए हैं और पहली गेंद लेकर दौड़ते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं। इस समय के जुड़े रहिएगा हमारे साथ, कहीं मत जाइएगा। यहां पर पहली गेंद लेकर दोस्तों शाहीन शाह अफरीदी दौड़ते हुए बाएं हाथ के साथ गेंदबाजी करने के लिए। जो दोस्त भी हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं सबका स्वागत करते हैं आज की लाइव स्ट्रीम में। डेविड वार्नर और मिचेल मार्श की जोड़ी इस समय मैदान में मौजूद है दोस्तों। तो पहली गेंद शाहीन शाह अफरीदी डालेंगे, सामना करेंगे डेविड वार्नर पहली गेंद का। बाएं हाथ के बल्लेबाज को बाएं हाथ का गेंदबाज दोस्तों जो है वो पहली गेंद डालेगा। पहली गेंद लेकर आते हुए शाहीन शाह, जुड़े रहिएगा दोस्तों हमारे साथ।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। क्या आप ऐप डेवलपर बनना चाहेंगे? आपको पता है कि भाई हर बिजनेस जो दुनिया में है उसको ऐप की
22 of just 22 deliveries. And this one was different. Or should I say, it reminds me of the Yashasvi Jaiswal because he's used to playing such shots. And finally this one. Oh, just over. And that's enough to score a boundary. And this is something that he can play at will. Couple of boundaries, good looking boundaries as well. Oh, that's a very, very typical Ruturaj Gaikwad shot. Use of wrist over cover.
This is short, and it's just a bottom edge onto the stumps. Down the wicket. Down the wicket, didn't go where he wanted it, and that will run away for 4. Oh, up in the air, should be caught and bowled, and is. Well, they are getting some wickets, Nepal. They certainly are scrapping. Just wonder what sort of an effect that wrap on his fingers had on Jitesh Sharma. At the beginning of the over, he was glancing at his hand, but it is the leg spinner. Brought back to bowl to the right-hander. Sandeep Lamachan gets rid of Jitesh Sharma for 5. 119 for 3 now, India. Oh. Got hold of that. One bounce 4. Oh, that's gone a long way. Well, I don't think it went over the big screen there, the big net. It went a long way up. They called for the new one. They've called for a new ball.
Take outside edge. Oh, misfield. Will get a boundary, Shivam Dube. Oh, goes this time around, scoops it, and it will fetch a boundary and visit a 6. If it is 6, then it is a century here for Jaiswal. What a way to get to his first 100 in the Asian Games for his nation, India. Superb knock from Yashasvi Jaiswal.
And they're just checking here to ensure that the ball crossed the line. Oh, there it goes. One bounce into the fence, so he's got to wait. It's a boundary confirmation from the umpire. He's really disappointed. He thought he's got his 100. No, young man, he got to get one more run here.
One more opportunity here. He tucks it down the corner. Will get 100 definitely this time around. You can celebrate, young man. You deserved it. Came in to open the innings with the captain Ruturaj Gaikwad, and what a knock he has played in this first quarter-final of the Asian Games. Yashasvi Jaiswal has finally got his 100. This time he'll have to go back. The umpires will check. It was a full toss, trying to hit this one over covers, miscues it. The ball flies to the fielder at short third.
Jaiswal stepping out and looking to go over the infield, and that full toss was dipping. At the time he made contact, was way below the waist.
And now the decision would have been conveyed to the main umpire. He goes back to the pavilion after scoring the splendid 100. Yashasvi Jaiswal, lone man for India, who has played with so much of confidence today on a difficult track.
Goes for a big hit, Rinku Singh, as he got the distance. Yes, yes. And that's has been his hallmark. Whenever he goes big, he clears more often than not. A very good, powerful striker of the cricket ball is Rinku Singh.
He goes now. This time it's Rinku Singh. He connects well. Will it? Oh, this is a superb effort from the fielder station at mid-wicket. But has he taken the catch? Or while taking it, did he cross over? We'll have to wait and check, and I think it has been referred to the third umpire.
Kept his eyes on the ball, pouches it well, but he's got the ball in his hands as the foot lands past the rope. And that's the reason he just threw the ball in disgust almost. Good effort, but you got to get the coordination right.
He goes straight, he connects well, and he gets a boundary, or is it a 6? That's a flat shot from Shivam Dube.
That was nailed down the ground. Using the long levers was Shivam Dube. It was in the slot, and look at the bat speed. And a good flourish as well. He enjoyed that shot.
Take outside edge, that will do. Too much of room.
Boundary for India.
Take outside edge, it flies over the fielder at short third, gets a boundary, Rinku. This is much better, plays it well, Rinku saying, oh, that's a superb shot from Rinku.
Boundary save
Down on one
for
knee and then
India.
hits it in such a delightful manner. And it crosses the fence at mid-wicket with ease.
Compensatory effort from the bowler.
Especially with Rinku Singh on fire. Will he get another boundary? Yes, I think he does. Yes.
Boundary.
That's a lovely shot to end the innings, is it?
Boundary
Rinku
saves
Singh
for India.
dispatches that over the fielder.
边界6分。
And out of the park it goes. 200 for India coming up.
Last ball coming up. Rinku on strike. He goes big. Has he connected? I think he has. Oh, yes, he has. Oh, super. Oh, he saved some runs here. Brilliant effort. He'll get a double. But an excellent effort from Irie. Standing at long on. Saves at least 4 runs for his side in the end.
That's the end of the Indian innings, but it was a brilliant effort from Irie. That's the score line for Team India. Jaiswal getting 148 deliveries. Gaikwad not in the best of form this morning. Dubey chipping in at 25 and Rinku Singh playing a cameo.
Sompal was impressive, so was Lamuchen. Bowled his 3 overs, 28 for 1. And then Dipender, in his 4 overs, got those 2 wickets, conceded only 31 runs. So after 20, it's 202 for 4 India. And they have posed a stiff target here for Nepal. This is the quarterfinal 1. Now Nepal, to win, they need to get 200.
Caribbean blood, when people come out all nation. To the team in a unification. When the stadium ram bleach at the grandstand.
On our hands at the National Stadium in Providence, Guyana. One
चलो चलो खेल खेल on your left
नादिन, आपको नजर आ रहा होगा आवाम पेट्रोल के लिए जैस्केट डेबिट कार्ड का भरपूर इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं। आराम से जल्दी सबकी बारी आ जाएगी क्योंकि जैस्केट डेबिट कार्ड है ना।
तो अभी अपना जैज कैश डेबिट कार्ड ऑर्डर करें।
50 का और डाल दिया है ना जी, बहुत शुक्रिया, थैंक यू।
So the Knight Riders will take first strike, and a look at this team. Just one change. Narain, who missed the last game, comes in for Terrence Hines. So it's a full strength Knight Riders searching for a win. Only 2 overseas players though. Waka Salamkeel, one of those 2, and Ali Khan from the US. Danny Morrison alongside me. Good evening to you, sir. Your thoughts on this Warriors squad?
Evening, Darren Gang. Yeah, hello all. It's very, very exciting. We're here for the finale of the CPL in season 11. Just the one change, it's a biggie, isn't it? Chemo Paul is on the side, so that groin injury that we're so worried and concerned about has come good, he says. So very exciting that he's back in, and then the rest of them, the usual suspects.
2 umpires in the middle, Patrick Gustad to left of screen, and for the 4th time in 4 finals, Dighton Butler presiding. So good their quality of umpiring this season, and they will be charged with the responsibility to navigate this final. Emotions running high, many decisions to be made. And the Dream 11 picks for the last time this season. Of course, Shea Hope, the leading run scorer in this tournament. Much will be expected from him with the bat. Sunil Narain returning, wickets and good economy. You can expect that from the champion spinner and Captain Pollard. Not amongst the runs in recent times, but he's a big match player. The very best versus the very best at the end of this 11th edition of the Republic Bank CPL.
Yeah, McMassive, of course. And I think everyone understands that those in red, here's Mark Dale, the left-handed opener, very good numbers this season, but those in red have been to 4 finals, won them all. This is their 5th. Of course, the Warriors, a very different story. Chadwick, the rope Walton, is in the side here from his man of the match performance with that 80 he scored in that last outing. And so he has to play. He got it against the Warriors, so that'll feel good given the familiar surroundings and opposition. Dwayne Pretorius, who was player of the match the last outing, and he was instrumental against Jamaica. Full house, hats on, paint on, party on. Let's go.
Let's get this show on the road. Countdown is on. Pretorius up against Chadwick Walton on strike.
Let's play.
That will do. Let's play. First ball of the final.
Yeah, looking for shape, DG. As we know with Pretorius, the new ball goes up front. Got a couple of wickets early the other evening, which so helped the cause. And so, a little bit of shape out, a little bit of nip back. You just never know if you don't give the stumps too much room. Knock those poles over early or get an LBW or a little nick behind even. Slippers in.
There's that shape again, going away from the right-handed Chadwick Walton. He was trying to hit that to cover point. Now, for the last time, you have a chance to select your odds. Visit the Skyfair website for the best match odds. Go to skyfair.vip.
Oh, that is tasty in terms of swing. Length was full. It had to be, has to be, to get that white ball to shape. That's not bad either. like this here. He's going to be in a positive frame of mind. In fact, both players are. Walton fresh off that 80 against the same opposition, and Dwayne Pretorius with that 2 for 21 outstanding himself. So it's all geared up for a ripper. Darren.
Yeah, they've been the quickest of teams in the power play, the Knight Riders. They got 8.1 runs per over. Chadwick Walton will think about it. And he gets the account open for the Knight Riders with that sweetly boundary. 4 more.
Yeah, 4 more in that locker cabinet for Chadwick Walton. Another one of his go-to areas. Punchy through cover. Did get the width though this time from Pretorius. And he doesn't disappoint, this Chatters.
That fabulous knock of 80 not out that qualifier 1. Chadwick Walton, previous to that, 25-6-0-1 not out. So Phil Simmons spoke about it. Different players in this Knight Riders team stepping up at the right time. That has been the hallmark of their success. Danny Morrison, he also spoke about controlling your emotions in a big occasion like a final. That's critical. That's crucial for success.
Yeah, spot on. Simo, Phil Simmons, certainly seen it all. Won trophies as a player and now as a coach with different franchises. Reload this one. Having just bowled to the right-handed Walton, got to get your lines right, get the radar thing happening. But there is swing on offer. That's exciting. I told you to get helmeted up. Good move, because a few of those missiles from the bat into the crowd here.
Surely a CPL fan of the match candidate. We know exactly which team he is supporting. 500 US cash on offer for the winner.
जब ही पैसा बैंक अकाउंट से ना लाइन पे लगे बिल पे हो जाए तो तुम अपने टाइम का क्या करोगे
पैसा live easy.
Off the mark, Dial 7 without loss after 1.
Yeah, just the one change is that Kimo Paul. That's the massive news. He's into the side, given all his groin injury concerns recently, in fact. And I believe that he may just play as a batter. Sunil Narayan, the magician. Can't leave him out. He's in half fit.
And just one change each for both sides. Narayan and Kimo Paul, 2 instrumental players in their respective sides. Kimo Paul, of course, playing as a batter. Not 100% fit. He picked up that groin injury earlier in the tournament, and not surprisingly, to partner Pretorius is Romario Shepherd. Best wicket taker for Guyana in the power play. 9 wickets at an economy of 7.6. That's how good he has been in this phase, Danny Morrison, with the new ball.
Yeah, he too, a little bit of shape, but he's more into the surface, isn't he? He gets that prodigious movement. Goes across lefties. Oh, we can't bowl there. Cannot bowl there, and that'll feel really good for Mark Dale. He too is underway with a boundary.
Smart batting from the left-hander. Didn't try to overhit this one. He was well aware that for majority of the overs in this 6-over phase. For you to be chatty, get on the CPL chat app, share your thoughts, make your predictions on this final.
Now, let's see this challenge. Shepherd up against Walt. It's a lovely length. That's what he's looking for. A little bit into the surface. Nice probing line and length from Shepherd is the order of the evening. Remember, they haven't won the CPL, the Warriors. It's their 6th final, whereas the other guys in red, they've played in 4 and won them all. This is their 5th final. Quite a contrast.
You feel like you want to make a prediction with that statement, Danny Morrison?
No.
Well, another delivery, which is a good one. Let's now join Alex Jordan, who has a special guest.
Indeed, big occasion time, the final. You know, I'd like to get up with the VIPs. And I've got the President of Guyana, Dr. Irfan Ali. President, what a massive occasion for our social history and your...
Oh, definitely, this is a great occasion. This is about Caribbean unity. This is the coming together, not only of our cricketing talent, but our culture, our art, our music, our food, and that is what a cricket carnival is about. It's about bringing together the region in its entirety, not just cricket, but cricket as a platform through which we bring together the culture, the music, the art, the food, and it is just fantastic.
Oh, I know firsthand. We've been reveling in it, and more than ever, people are here. I mean, what a turnout for this year's CPL.
This has been the greatest turnout, you know. We did not have a single seat available coming into the country, not a single bed available. And our last year, CPL was our highest September ever in the history, and we surpassed that already by 12%. So the product is building, the product is gaining tremendous momentum, and I think that as a region we have to embrace this product and we have to add to the product. Every destination must bring something new to the product so that we'll build something that is completely different in the world.
President, you hold a high office in this nation. You're obviously here as a figurehead, but you are a passionate cricket man and probably the biggest Warriors fan. How are you feeling personally, emotionally on this night?
Well, I think all of Guyana, we're emotionally connected to this game. You know, by far, this was the two better team in the tournament. They're all professionals. At the end of the day, it is who turned up today. But we are deep down in our heart. I think we want nothing less but a Warriors victory.
All right, it was the President of Guyana. Also, I've got the owner of the Guyana Amazon Warriors here. And guess who I have on my left? You'll never guess.
TKR biggest fan.
Marshall Monzano. Marshall, we meet another year. This time TKR in a final again on the brink of what would be a 5th title. How you feeling?
I feel excited. This is the best finish we're going to ask for to such a big event in the Caribbean. This is a cricket carnival party. And I mean, 2 champions on the field right now. Real battle. May the best man win. You know, so I feel very fortunate to be here.
Hotter the battle, sweeter the victory. You are very good friends with the President, Dr. Irfan Ali. Can you tell us a bit about y'all's relationship and the relationship of your nations?
Indeed. Well, he's a man with vision, and he has a passion for the vision of the Caribbean, a united Caribbean, and using the things that we have, our resources. Of course, it's sports, but it's entertainment, is a destination.
Celebrate cricket ka junoon with Pepsi. जीतो ऑफिशियल टीम जर्सी और स्पेशल क्रिकेट प्राइजेस आपके फेवरेट क्रिकेट हीरोज के ऑटोग्राफ के साथ। अपने स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी के पीछे कोड को स्कैन करो और पहनो जुनून का रंग।
for the Warriors. Their fans jumping. Dwayne Pretorius getting the right length, a little bit of inside movement as well. Might be an inside edge too. Good strike, first wicket, and an El Dorado celebration.
He does that to you, does Pretorius. He comes back. Dale got to go for 16 from 9. First one down at 24 here.
You're getting a VIP experience to fly high at tonight's game. All compliments of Caribbean Airlines. Plane seats on the wheel.
The informed Nicholas Puran for the Knight Riders. Had a scintillating century against Barbados Royals at the Queen's Park Oval in Port of Spain. Strikes at a healthy 159. Good average as well. Hasn't really dominated against this opposition this season. That's a wide. That's usually the plan from opposing teams when bowling to Puran, taking him a wide early.
Ah, the celebrations. Yeah, it's the length. Look at it. It was tempting enough to swivel and pull, but really in a way, it just wasn't quite short enough and just skidded through. On this surface, that happens a bit. And he loves a send-off at the moment, Pretorius, doesn't he? And the Prez. One of those Guardian life happiest moments for sure from the Prez. Had 3 now. Knight Riders 25 for 1. Tazo, most wickets. Yeah. You look about it inside the power play. Couple of Warriors at the top. Significant. Couple of Jamaicans. And then a St. Lucian.
Tezo insights, most wickets in the power play phase. The 2 Warriors fast bowlers at the top. 4 seamers, just 1 spinner. Chris Green in there, leading that phase of the innings. Tipped off the legs, will be 4. Stylish looking shot from Chadwick Walton. A creamery novelty, sweet play, surely.
Sweet timing. He is a bit of a sugar tooth man, isn't he? There's Chadwick Walton. Yeah, so calypso. Off the hip with one leg in the air. Yeah, classic. That's classic too. Loving the outfits this season from the cheerleaders. Ooh, ah. But also, I know what you mean in terms of the power play. And one Spongy, that is a good seed. That's what he brings to the party, Romario Shepherd, that indifferent bounce and pace, because he's into the surface. A good heat like this. What's that length? In the surface, bit of grassy. He's hit one of those grassy areas with cracks. Sometimes it bounces, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm not surprised, going back to that graphic, DG, with only 1 spinner out of that top 5.
That's close, that's close. The umpire says it's out. Patrick Gustard with the dreaded finger. Chadwick Walton will consult with Nicholas Puran. Will he review Danny Morrison?
Can't now. It's over. Done and dusted. See you later, chatters. I saw Nicky Puran come around and just sort of flick the finger and go, mate, I think it's out, Chadwick. Saw the previous one bounce a bit, and then you get this one that's sort of into the surface as well. Look at this length. massively. Doesn't bounce as much. Almost when you see a head-on like that, you think, has he clipped it? Has he hit it? But no, if he had, he would have known surely and would have reviewed it. But he's not. Walton's gone. It's a big, big moment in the final. Out for 10. Knight Riders not so fine at 29 for 2 here.
में भी सेम यही हुआ था।
हे पापा, अम्मी घर पे नहीं है। अब वो है कि बस 92 के वर्ल्ड कप में फंसे हुए हैं। मेरे पेट पे चूहे रंज ले रहे हैं। क्या करूं?
Papa, you?
ओए 92 दी हांडी।
पाव पाव जानता है क्रिकेट का बुखार और मखनी हांडी का प्यार। डोंट वरी, फूड पैंडा संभाल लेगा।
...26-year-old Casey Carty from St. Martin, the first man from that country to go on to play international cricket for the West Indies. Got 83 against this opposition, the Warriors. Chadwick Walton a little unfortunate on that occasion, ball not bouncing as he expected.
Missed it by a country mile. So that Skids keeps low. Nicky P said, I'm sorry, Chatters. Yeah, you're out of here. Kept low, you're unlucky, I know. And Patrick Gustad said, I agree.
Yeah, both Shepherd and Pretorius adding to their tally of wickets.